hospitals across board, and everyone is saying that the doctors have been out for 73 days. It has taken too long, and we need to do everything possible to have the doctors go back to work. Betty.
Dr. Mercy Korir, they're reporting from the Supreme Court, like you saw there. She was speaking to court leader Raila Odinga, who says that this matter really has dragged on for too long, and the government should really honor its obligations or the promises that they made in regards to that CBA. Remember, here in studio, I've been having a conversation with Dr. Eli Nyaim, who is a former chair of the Kenya Medical Association. Thank you so much for staying with us. What do you think of the comments that have been made by court leader Raila Odinga? You know, is it sounding like edging out to be a political issue, or is he right in what he's talking about an independent health services commission and so forth?
Okay, from the onset, I would like to declare that as doctors, some people have declared that there's a political mission in whatever is going on. I want to declare very categorically that we are actually apolitical. What the doctors are fighting for is actually better working conditions and better health service delivery to the mwananchi of this country. Yes, the fact about an independent authority, whether we are going to call it a health services commission or whatever name we want to give it, it is actually very urgent.
Okay.
Because like I said, doctors are not mainstream public servants. And by nature of their duties, they have to work very odd hours, weekends, very unpredictable hours, face a lot of risks. So we need actually an authority that will look into those circumstances, just like teachers have theirs, the judiciary have theirs, so that we can then deal with these things in a more holistic manner with a body that understands it.
All right.
And not only for doctors. I think it should actually be for all health workers, because some of the risks actually cut across the board.
All right.
Yes.
Let's talk about the doctors softening their stand, because now they're going back to the negotiating table, and as long as all parties hold their ground, then we'll just have this continuing for the next 30 days or so. I mean, do you think that maybe now, also for the doctors, they have to compromise a little bit further from what they've already compromised on?
In fact, I want to say that perhaps the impression that a lot of people have tried to create is that doctors are hardliners. I don't agree with that position.
Okay.
We've reached this level because of this honesty, where certain things have been put on the table and start discussing, and 2-3 days down the line, things change completely. So if we had honesty, doctors have actually made a lot of compromise up to this point.
All right.
Because like I said, we also are very keen to go back to what we used to do.
Okay.
It's very boring to wake up and today I'm not going to see my patients.
And go to the demos.
Yes, yes. So we are really looking forward that we can actually sit down, and we hope this mediation will actually find a way of doing it so that we have complete transparency and we have trust, and we agree and we don't go back on our word. Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Talking about, moving forward, hopefully if there's a deal that's going to be brokered, can you say that this CBA really is the silver bullet to what ails the healthcare system here in the country? If we take care of this CBA, then moving forward, Kenyans in mashinani level can be assured that they can get quality healthcare.
Yes, I can tell you for sure, if you take care of this CBA, we will take care of more than 90% of the problems.
Okay.
Nothing comes perfectly. Nothing is ideal.
Yes, yes.
It always has issues here, but we are talking about 90% of the problems being solved. I mean, if we might summarize it, we're just looking at better diagnostics, better treatment in terms of equipment that's available, better remunerated doctors, doctors who are properly trained, research, proper research activities and findings that can then be used to improve the treatment of doctors.
Okay.
So it's actually cross-cutting. And please take note that for the CBA to come into place, it's actually a document that was developed with the guidance of the Minister of Health.
Okay.
Because it actually arose from something that was called the Musimi Task Force after the 2011 strike by the doctors. And they sat down and they identified and they said, these are the areas that are causing problems in the health sector. So can we look for a way of addressing? Yeah? And I can assure you, the doctors are not actually saying that the CBA must be implemented overnight. Because it's not possible.
Okay.
What they're saying is, let's discuss things in the context of these things that we've identified. Then give us timelines and a matrix. We will have the short-term goals, we'll have the intermediate-term goals, then we have the long-term goals.
Okay.
Let's plan how to put these things in place
All right.
so that we can all benefit. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Dr. Harry.
Thank you, Betty.
And all the best. Let's wait and see what's going to happen on the 23rd. Hopefully we'll have a deal.
Yes.
Now that we have a different mediation or negotiation team.
We are really
All right.
praying for that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Eli Nyaim. He is a former chair of the Kenya Medical Association and also a doctor, talking to us about this latest developments in regards to the doctor's strike. So a lot has happened really in the last almost 1.5 hours, and here on News Center we've been covering it for you. It is a big win today for striking doctors. It is a big win today for striking doctors after the appeals court ordered for the release of their union officials. A 3-judge appeals bench made the ruling after lawyers representing